Right. What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel on March 30th, 2022. One more day left of March before April rolls around the corner on Friday. But let's talk a little bit again about AEW and the problems that they are having, because we just recently read about Tony Khan and Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, are at odds. And we don't really got the gist of what really everything is the reason for this, other than the fact that MJF doesn't think that AEW and Khan are doing enough for him. But on the other hand, MJF on social media on so many different occasions has praised the WWE. His contract runs out in 2024. And he has said on numerous occasions that he'd like to be in WWE. And, and if you know, too, when he does a lot of his promo segments, there is always a reference in some way to the WWE. Now, on the other side of the coin, would Vince McMahon want MJF? He's a young and upcoming star, and I will say one of the things that he has going for him, he is a great heel on the mic, and you don't see too many people like that are that good on the mic. Although on a lot of occasions MJF can be very, very long-winded, but he's not the only one on AEW that's long-winded. Now, one has to wonder, is MJF riffing with Tony Khan? Because maybe with MJF continually to bitch about what's going on, maybe he in some way is hoping Tony Khan says, I've had enough. You're done. You'll get paid the rest of your contract. Get out of here. And maybe that's what MJF wants. Maybe he wants to get fired from AEW. Now, this all, you got to remember, is after the fact that Cody and Khan could not agree to terms, whether, in Khan, it's not about the money. It wasn't about the money unless Cody wanted an astronomical amount. But I think a lot of it had to do with the creation and the forward movement of AEW, and possibly the constant bringing in of ex-WWE stars, like the names of Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, WWE named Daniel Bryan, and of course CM Punk, whom all three of these guys have had so much airtime that it's making moi sick. I'm tired. I am so tired of seeing CM Punk constantly. Now, if you remember, he said when he first came to AEW, I'm here to help the younger guys. He is not lost to one younger talent on the AEW roster, except for MJF, but he got his revenge back. Other than that, that's the only blemish on CM Punk's record. And now he keeps doing the belt motion. If CM Punk ends up facing Adam Hangman Page at Double or Nothing or All Out, the pay-per-views, and gets his title, to me, it's so undeserving. Who has CM Punk really beat in AEW other than an up and rising star of Darby Allin? So, I see these younger talent in AEW getting upset, and I don't blame them. I really don't. Once the flow of WWE people came in, it took away for the exposure of guys, like Top Flight, Dante Martin and his brother. Where is Brian Cage? I still hear he's under contract, but he can't go nowhere, and Khan is not going to use him anymore. Let the guy go. So Tony Khan has got a lot to learn, and with MJF being, very upset after Cody, MJF is not going to be the last one to start complaining to Tony Khan, because let's face it, the Hardy Boys are together again. They're on Dynamite every week. Now that Moxley and Danielson teamed up, they're on Dynamite every week. We see Darby and Sting almost on every week. I mean, it's... And then, of course, now Jericho with the Jericho Appreciation Society. Jericho's on, and he main events a Dynamite. I don't know. I'm very disorientated with AEW. I've always said at one point they were my favorite promotion, but I've lost a lot of that enthusiasm. Hangman Page has also, mentioned his, he's upset over the fact how he's being booked. Can you blame him? Hangman, once he loses that belt, he'll be lost in the shuffle. You wait and see. And now, what's the storyline here with Adam Cole and Red Dragon holding on to the AEW and the AEW tag titles? What does that mean? We'll have to wait and see in the near future, but I don't like what I see up ahead in AEW. People complain a lot about the WWE, and I was one of them, but they have storylines. They follow the storylines, and the bottom line is WWE on Raw and SmackDown, their major stars are on every single week, involved in a match or something or another. Whereas on AEW, if you're a fan of AEW and you want to go and attend a Dynamite show, your favorite person could be Adam Hangman Page, and you may not even see him. I mean, this is how the company rolls. And now they're getting Nyla Rose back involved, going after the women's AEW title with Thunder Rosa, our new champ. Why? I just don't get it. There's no continuity in AEW whatsoever. So, all I got to say in closing, MJF, if you want out, keep crying and bitching, because you'll probably get it. And the last thought, Wardlow was being pushed. The fans love this guy, and now they take him off TV. What sense does that make? It took his momentum away. You build stars by pushing that momentum and having them win in a big moment. And that's what the WWE does. And that isn't what AEW does. This is the Iceman on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel. Peace out, everybody. I'll do a video tomorrow on the Iceman's Return channel, and it's solely about WrestleMania this coming weekend, which I'm looking forward to both nights. Peace out.